You have your own unique story, and it's always going to be ebbs and flows, ups and downs. That's what makes a great story. My story has been many ups, many highs, many lows, but that is what allows me to have such a great repertoire. Glow in the dark lifestyle, you're with Wazzly Finest. Welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to talk about confidence. So I think one thing that I've noticed a lot that a lot of youth coming up struggle with is their self-confidence. They're not, a little bit like a leaf blowing in the wind. They don't have purpose and they don't have direction. So I've got a few tips for you if that's something you struggle with. And the first one is, don't compare yourself to others. You're on your journey. I'll say it again because it's actually important. Don't compare yourself to others, which is huge topic. You are on your own journey, like you are on your own quest, and you're a knight or a knightress, if that's a thing, and you're on your, it's kind of like a video game where you have dragons to slay and armor to upgrade, but I'm not going to compare myself to someone who's on level X who's slayed about 100 dragons. You know, it would make zero sense. So I think a lot of people, what they do is they look at that person and they admire that person, which is great. Take the admiration, take the goal, but then you've got to take that back to where you are in your journey and start and work. And which brings on to the second point, which is take the skill set, not the end result. So focus on the skill set, focus on what you're learning and what you're improving on, and the end result is a bonus for that, you know. So it's a win-win scenario. Sometimes you can even focus on the end result and the skill set as a bonus, but often I think people focus on comparing themselves to the other person's story, when you have your own unique story, and it's always going to be ebbs and flows, ups and downs. That's what makes a great story. My story has been many ups, many highs, many lows, but that is what allows me to have such a great repertoire of storyline that I will be putting out in further videos, explaining more and more about my journey, my story, whether it was with mental health and trauma release and positivity, or dating, relationships, self-development as we like to call it, but it's all one and the same. Okay, so the third point is, what you hate in somebody else is something you hate within yourself. So I'll say that again. What you hate in someone else, there's a part of you that you hate, because it's not normal to hate other people. When you're in a high vibration energy and you're a lover and you're just at one with the golden vibration, as I like to call it, you don't have any ill towards others. And if you do, if you catch yourself, for example, oh, I don't like that guy, he's so positive, there's a part of you that is maybe jealous of that positivity, or maybe feels like you can't achieve that, which is why that thought is coming up. So what you need to do is you need to honor that, release that trauma, and then start your own journey. And what you'll find is often you can actually be just as positive, if not more positive than that person, because it's all perception. Everything is perception, you know. Your energy is either going to flow into things that help you or hurt you. And if you're going to have, you are where you are, right? And you can either get better or you can get bitter, as I've said in the previous video. But your energy is going to flow somewhere, and you'd rather have that energy flowing towards working on yourself. So rather than pulling other people down, which is a huge thing, nothing grows in that environment. So you have to be the change, you have to be brave, you have to be strong, and you will succeed. And finally, I'll say that the wave will pass. So whatever you think you're going through, know that it will pass. And that's not to say that person, this is a big thing I want to say, is that's not to say that that person on level X is a better person than you, just because, and that person, if they are truly at that level, they shouldn't make you feel that way, because a true veteran and a true leader and a true warrior of the light honors people on that journey and helps them up. They don't try and tear them down because they are already sort of there. They don't need to bring people down. They rather bring people up. So be careful of that. People that are fronting, and they, on the surface, they may look like they have it down, but really it's throwing stones, paper houses, throwing, what's the saying? Throwing people in glass houses shouldn't throw paper stones, or something like that. What is it? You're in a house. You're in a glass house, and you're throwing stones. Yes, that's the analogy, guys. If you're in a glass house, do not throw stones at other people, because your house could smash with a little rock. So don't be that guy. Be confident in who you are, and own it, and attack the day, and experience life for what it is, and make your dreams come true. Make it all come true, and help other people so they can do the same thing. Peace.